Yay! It's the last one of wave 1, and it's Jackalman. Like the others, he was also released as part of Mattel's first wave of Club Third Earth, first and only wave, but he got re-released and he also had some issues. Unfortunately, the factory messed up a little bit, and we got a little booster pack for him and for Panthro to fix the collar and the weapons and Panthro's pants, and we got a little bonus heads for Panthro on there. It's got the same box, bad guy logo on the front, and that nice little old vintage picture on the back, and we'll discuss him and just compare him to what he was and what he's now. And this is also been reissued. I don't have him myself, but I have seen him in box and he looks quite good. But for those of you, especially those of you who want him to be kept in the packaging, if you're that kind of collector, I like to take my toys out and display it. So here we've got the Super7 Jackalman. He was part of wave 1 from the ThunderCats Ultimates line, and to his right, and obviously my left, is the Jackalman that was released by Mattel back in the day. They are very similar in appearance. The only thing that's quite different is that this Jackalman from Super7, he looks to be just a little bit more orangey than what the Mattel one was. I don't know if it's the light. No, it's actually not the light. If you can see, it does look a little bit more orange when you compare the shoulders. They are a little bit different shade of brown, a brighter shade of brown, if I can put it like that. Now, this here is the face on the Mattel one of Super7. I'd like to just show something that's quite different between these two, and that is the face that Mattel released has different eyes. The Super7 one has red eyes. Now this one is the Mattel one, which has like brown eyes with a border around the irises. I prefer this one, of course. This is fine. This is fine for what it was. This is just a little bit more cartoon accurate to me. Now, as you can also see that there's quite a difference here in the neck, and this is because of this was the first release, and the factory never painted this little bit here underneath his chin. This was correct. Now, Super7 sent out something to replace that, and this was part of the booster pack. You can obviously just take this off and just replace it. I decided to keep mine on because I'm using him as a generic mutant from the first episode. Jackalman's articulation is basically the same as everybody else's so far. Well, all the basic figures, they've got the standard articulation. Nothing different, nothing special about it. You can see here, this is the first, the bottom one is the first release weapon, and this one at the top came with a booster pack. Obviously this purple colored one, him and all the other accessories in the same color shade, they were all released in the reissue, so it was corrected when he was re-released. Now let me just do another comparison between these two. See, here's the first wave release, and this is the booster pack version. This is the correct one. And there was another weapon that also came with him. I don't know what all of these guns are actually. I've seen them, I don't know them, but here we go. Here's another comparison. This is the correct one. Came with another pair of hands. Now I used these more orangey ones on the Mattel. I don't know, there's just something about what Super7 has done. The claws look better on these than the Mattel ones. This is again the Super7 one is a little bit darker than the Mattel one. So back in the day, everybody thought that Jackalman's axe actually belonged to Slythe. The Mattel website stated that it was Slythe's axe. So whether it is or whether it's not, it doesn't matter. I know that Slythe came with an axe which was a little bit shorter, but Jackalman also used it in the show. I think there was one episode, Jackalman's Revenge, where he actually used it. Now Jackalman has an alt head, which is this growling head. It's quite expressive. Monkin also has a similar growling head. Slythe obviously doesn't have one. He's got the different facial expression, but this is quite cool. I like it. I think it's good. Gives you an option. I I think it suits them a little bit more. It adds a little bit more to the character, and it makes me think of the 2011 Kanar version of Jackalman. So something that I've actually noticed is the detail on his legs. It's a lot more pronounced than with the Mattel one. I don't know if you can see it quite well on here, but this is quite more detailed. Okay, so one thing a lot of people have mentioned is that this is wrong and it should be the other way around. Now, I don't see it, and maybe I'm just stupid, I don't know. It's just, it looks fine to me, I suppose, because he's always in this stance where his legs are bent, and it's always looked fine to me. It's never bothered me. If it bothers you, I suppose, if you can customize it and fix it, swap them, then that should probably be fine, but they look okay to me. They don't look weird. If it was very weird looking or so, then probably yes, I would have complained, but I don't mind them. I like this one more.
Super 7 ThunderCats.